up guys, it's Jordan from Teasers Books, and today I'm going to be doing my April TBR. In the month of March I read 7 books, which is great, so I'm going to try to continue that streak and just name off a bunch of books that I want to read in the month of April. So let's get started. The first book that I want to read is Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout. As mentioned in my winter wrap-up, I read White Hot Kiss a few days ago and I really enjoyed it, so Stone Cold Touch is obviously going to be my next book. This is the second book in the Dark Elements series, and if you haven't read that series, it's basically like supernatural. It's about demons and Lilith and Satan and these things called wardens, which are gargoyles, or they look like gargoyles to humans, and they fight the demons and protect the earth, but the humans still don't know demons exist. It's basically about this girl who is half warden, half demon, and she gets caught up in all this stuff and demons start coming after her and she doesn't know why, and then she meets Roth, who is a demon, and she's not allowed to associate with demons, so that gets kind of sketchy. And yeah, it was very action-packed, very funny, a lot like the Lux series. Someone actually told me on Instagram that Roth is what kind of formed Damon's personality, that it was based off of Roth, so that's really exciting because Roth is a bit of a toned-down version of Damon, but Damon-ish all the same. So if you haven't read this series and you read the Lux series and enjoyed it, definitely pick this up. The next book that I have to finish because it's for school is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. This book is about a girl who gets killed by her next door neighbor, and it's basically her watching how her family copes with her death, and it's a very interesting book. As you can see, I've been tabbing the crap out of it for school. It has a lot of different elements in play, and I really like that. It's good that I actually enjoy this book because that means it's easier to read, especially when it's for school. So yeah, I have to finish this by next week, so yeah, this one's definitely gonna be done. Another book that I also have to read for school, which I don't have with me, is 1984 by George Orwell. Picture, done. So if you haven't heard of that book, which I'm assuming you have, it's basically a dystopian society where this man named Winston is living among them, and it's after this revolution, and he doesn't know what date it is, but he believes it's 1984. They have these things called telescreens that watch their every move, so he has to be very careful of how he acts and what he says, and then he meets this girl named Julia, and things kind of go from there. I'm not enjoying the book that much so far, but I hope it will pick up soon because I've heard good things about this book, and it's really disappointing that I am not enjoying it at the moment, but I hope it gets better. And the next 2 books that I want to read are the second and third books in the Raven Boys Quartet, and it is The Dream Thieves and Blue Lily Lily Blue. The first book is called The Raven Boys, and it's by Maggie Stiefvater, this quartet. I did not say that. It's basically a mythology type story where this girl named Blue, whose entire family is psychics except for her, she's sort of like a battery of sorts where if her family is near her, they get a better reading and they can see visions more clearly. And so she gets caught up in these Raven Boys, and they go to a private school, the Raven Boys, and they all have very, very distinct personalities, which is why I think I enjoyed the first book so much. And I'm very excited to get to the second and third book. In the first book, they try to find these ley lines, which are very powerful lines that hold spirits. I recommend trying this series out. The writing style takes a bit to get used to, but once you get into it, it is a great read. The next book I want to get to is Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. This would be my first Colleen Hoover book, and it's about a girl who gets cheated on and she then falls in love with someone else, I believe. I don't really know too much about it, and I want to go into it knowing almost nothing. Everyone says her books are amazing and very cute and very contemporary style, but for new adult. And the last book I want to try to get to in the month of April is Gloria O'Brien's History of the Future by A.S. King. This is a book I was sent to by my local bookstore to review. I don't know too much what it's about, but John Green blurbed it, so that's a good sign. I really like the cover, like a lot. Maybe I can do a book and face with it. Is it book and face worthy? I don't know. It says, Gloria was 4 years old when her mother committed suicide, and she always wondered if she will go the same way, until a transformative night when she gains an astonishing power to see a person's infinite past and future. From ancient ancestors to generations forward, Gloria is bombarded with visions, and what she sees ahead of her is terrifying. That sounds really interesting. I hope to get to it soon so I can get that review out on their blog. and I hope I enjoy it because people have been saying it's a good book. So that's it for my April TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys are planning on reading in the month of April, or if you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them. Once again, don't forget to comment and click like and subscribe maybe if you want to see more videos. Once again, don't forget to follow me on my Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and my blog. I'll put the links down below. Thanks for watching and keep on reading, guys.